Go for it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in. This is the Joe Code Podcast. This is your host, Joe Marrese, here for episode 218 of the Joe Code Podcast. It is a solo pod. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the show. We are at Labor Day. This is Labor Day.
Yep.
How did we get here? Well, I guess just because time keeps rolling on.
Yep.
But pretty insane. And also September 1st, that's early. It's supposed to be like later than that.
Yeah.
Okay, September 8th sounds more like Labor Day to me. Not, hey, it's September, boom, Labor Day.
Yeah.
I've never been hit by Labor Day so hard in my life. I mean, give me a break, man. Let me get into September. It's like, hey, all right, it's September. We know Labor Day's coming up soon. It's not September, Labor Day, all in one. Take it in. Get ready for y'all ready for this? Da-na-na. No, I'm not. Wild. Yeah, I just was thinking of that. Yeah, because today we're recording Friday, August 29th. But yeah, this will be out on Labor Day, Monday, September 1st.
Yeah. It's strange. It doesn't usually fall that early.
Yeah, it is strange. Football season's coming up. Crazy.
Softball season's coming back.
Yeah, your fourth softball season of the year is coming up. Or however many cycles they do. Third, yeah. You guys are on the trimester system.
Yeah.
For the softball year. That's good. Got that to look forward to.
We're blessed to live in a location that affords us the ability to play year round.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're like, people out there are thinking, oh, September softball might be a little chilly. No, it's 90 degrees.
Till about November.
Yeah, it very well could be. That is true. We'll get into some more Labor Day stuff. Kind of talking a little bit. I wanted to talk a few other things first. To me, it's often funny how what people remember about you. Like maybe funny stories to them that you thought nothing of, but to people that was a memory that they kept, and they think it's funny, and they remember it. You didn't think twice about it, and you're like, oh, I didn't even think that was a thing. And I was reminded of a couple things about me recently, and these are both roommate stories. So I guess when you're roommates with people, you have more of an intimate kind of relationship in the sense that, you know, you're sharing space, you see each other a lot, that kind of a thing. So one of them, my friend Matt Lockwood, who's been on this podcast a few times, I used to live with him and another friend of mine, Graham. And he was telling this story around some other people recently that this is about 4 years ago now. I was at home alone. Me, Matt, and Graham were all living together. I was home alone. Matt was Graham was gone somewhere, maybe at work. Matt was out. He went to the Dodgers game with some friends. And this is like a random Tuesday or Wednesday night. And I'm getting ready for bed. I might have already been in bed, and I hear a knock at the door. And it's a group of like 7 or 8 of them trying to come in and have like an after Dodgers game party. And I denied entry. I said no. I'm like, guys, I'm in bed. And at this point, Matt already had a couple of wild parties that went to like 4 a.m. And I was like, not having it. And Matt wasn't even with them yet. He came in a separate car or whatever. And I'm like, guys, it's not happening. I'm going to bed.
He should have at the very least given you a heads up.
Yeah, there was no heads up. And I also said, I said, go to a bar. Hey, guys, there's professional establishments for what you're trying to do. It's called a bar. It's not my house on Tuesday.
Yeah.
When I'm in bed.
You can't do that unless all three of you were there together.
Yeah, we have to all be in on this. I wasn't in going out mode. I was at home, laying down, in bed, getting ready for bed. There's no post-party here. It'd be one thing if I was with you guys. Hey, maybe invite me next time.
Yeah.
Hey, try inviting me, and maybe I'll take part with you. But Matt was telling the story, and he was laughing with some other people. Yeah, that's what's up. Thank you for remembering that. Now you'll take that lesson with you to be like, hey, if I'm ever trying to have an after party when I'm living with other people, I'll make sure I take the proper steps of having them be with me on the night or giving them a good heads up and preparing them for what we're trying to do. So that was a thing. And then before that, in the same apartment, I lived with JT Parr. Lived with JT. Our other friend Greg was with us for a little bit, but at this point, I believe it's just me and JT. Again, I'm asleep in bed. No, the other time I wasn't asleep, but with this I was. JT comes, and this is another thing that I forgot, but JT held on to this memory, and he tells people about this a lot. And maybe it has helped him through the years with anxiety issues, because I was in bed, he knocks on my door, and he just announces something along the lines of, hey, Joe, I can't sleep, I'm feeling really anxious, something like that. Like, hey, anxious, can't sleep, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I said to him, I didn't remember saying this, but this is how he tells it. He says that I say, well, I shouldn't do an impression of myself. I'm just going to talk, because he does my voice when he tells people. So that would be weird if I did the impression.
It would be strange, yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. But I guess I say, he goes, I'm anxious, can't sleep. And I guess I say, yeah, what do you want me to do about it? And now I'll do an impression of it. Yeah, what do you want me to do about it? So that's just me saying it. I can't do an impression of my own self.
The easiest impression to do.
Yeah.
Yourself.
So he laughs about that. Tells people that a lot. I've heard that story many times, and everybody always laughs. And I believe that's helped him with anxiety over the years.
Let's hope.
And yeah, in the moment, if I was asleep and just woke up and wasn't really all there, what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, there is nothing to be done. It's not your problem. It's not your fault.
I believe I remember talking with him that night. We talked for a bit, I believe. Sure. I didn't just say, hey, go away. Because I'm very compassionate when it comes to those types of things, because I've been through it myself. So I believe we did talk for a bit, and then he wound up going back to bed, and everything was fine. But yeah, in that moment of, hey, what do you want me to do about it? You get a laugh out of it. And hopefully that helps him anytime he feels anxious. He just thinks about that and laughs and feels less anxious. So there you go.
I don't even know if I would react any better than that if my daughter came and said something like that to me while I was asleep, I might say the same thing. What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, if you're asleep, also like literally you're in a position of I'm laying down right now. I'm very tired. I was just asleep. I can't do anything. But if you need to talk it out, I'm here to listen. But now JT's got a lady, he's got twins. He can pour his heart out to them. They're there and willing to listen. So over this weekend, I had a nice night out in Los Angeles, a little LA night that I don't think I've had in like a few months. Nice to get out, celebrating Kevin's birthday.
Schmoll.
Yeah, our good buddy Kevin, the Schmoll, turned 40. The big 4-0. He's joined our club.
Mm-hmm.
And we did Koreatown, which is a cool area.
Yep.
There are some really cool spots.
Great food. Some really cool play. It's got some cool character to it. There's a few places that we went to, and well, first off, Kevin goes, "Let's meet at 9 at the restaurant," which is kind of like what is this? Vegas? What are we partying all night? 9. Anybody out there listening to that? Yeah, 9 o'clock. Hey, we're meeting for dinner. Hey, 9. That's not really anybody's. That's not even any of the choices, usually, when you think dinner. So naturally, me and my friend Adam, we go pre-game because we're not waiting till 9. So we went to a place called The Prince before that. Great spot. Another one of these, I love these classic LA spots, and there's still a few of them, and I hope they all stick around, that are like 100 years old. And I know some are gone, some are around, but this one, The Prince, yeah, it's been around about 100 years. Awesome place. And great bar in there. And what was really cool, one of the best parts about the bar is that they do the Frosty mug. And the Frosty mug that's basically how I know you're a great bar. And actually, and this is going to be my Joe code for this week right now. And Joe code is the Frosty mug is the best way to drink a beer. If you're at home, if you're at a bar, if you're at a restaurant, go ahead, ask for a Frosty mug. See if they have them. They might have them. There are plenty ways to drink a beer. You could drink it out of the can, the bottle, cup, glass, pint glass, but the Frosty mug is the best. Not just I'd say Frosty pint glass. No, I want the Frosty mug. I love the look of a mug. I love the handle. The handle's nice. You got a good grip on that thing. The pint glass is nice, but the mug, there's something about a nice handle, a nice strong handle. You say this next to your corksicle.
Helps you slam the beer. That's right. I used to have there used to be a nice handle on this. This corksicle is basically a giant mug, which is now it's a giant pint glass, is what it is. I miss the handle. See, missing it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Frosty mugs are the way to go. And I don't know why more places don't do this. I've been to the Naughty Pig, and I've asked for Frosty pint glasses. They say they don't really have them. I've had the bartender put them in the freezer thing or the refrigerator for me a couple times. I get it. Some places probably don't have the capacity to be storing mugs or pint glasses they don't have the freezer space or the refrigerator space. Okay, make room. Make room for maybe 6 to 8 glasses or mugs. Let's take our beer drinking seriously because it just tastes different. And people are going to remember that, and they're going to come back to that. The Prince, I'm going to go back as soon as I can for a tasty Frosty mug. Unreal. That's the way to do it. So yeah, great night out for Kevin's birthday. We went to that was just me and Adam. Then we met the dudes over at a place called Dan Sung Sa for Korean barbecue, which is I didn't eat much. I had some. It's a big skewers place. A lot of skewers coming out. I had some mushroom skewers, and I'll tell you what, the skewer, has it ever steered anybody wrong? I don't think it can. It's just it's just a little amount of food per serving. You got maybe 5, 6 things of it on the skewer. You can just bite it off the skewer. You can pull it off the skewer. Oh, man, there's so many ways to enjoy it.
Was this a place where they cook for you or you have to cook for yourselves?
They cook for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert.
Yeah, don't put me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know how to cook it up. So
I always find a way to burn the hell out of the grill top. They always have to change it.
Yeah, they know how to do it. Let them do it. Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, so many skewers coming out, and cheap too. I think like only maybe $1.99 some of the skewers, $2.99, $3.99, real cheap. And 6 guys, it wound up only being $80 a person.
Oh, not bad at all.
And then, well, actually, that's between 5 of us because we don't have Kevin. Kevin doesn't pay on his birthday. Birthday boy doesn't pay.
Oh, okay. Neither does JT.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a spit take.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And here's the thing too. So I didn't eat a lot because there's a lot of meat. I had a couple mushroom skewers, but drank a lot of beer, and I paid my fair share. No questions asked.
Yeah.
I paid the equal. I wasn't even thinking about trying to get out of that for a second. I'm paying for the experience, for the meal, paying for Kevin because it's his birthday. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do any, I only had beer. I only had 1 mushroom skewer, guys. Can I only pay 50 instead of 80? No, none of that bullshit coming at you. Didn't like that. No, didn't do any of that is what I'm saying.
I was thinking about it today in terms of softball, but maybe this could work in that sort of situation too. Like, the first person to arrive at the restaurant pays less than everyone else, and it goes up as you arrive.
I mean, that is pretty funny. I do like that.
Because softball starts next week, and I have 1 guy who signed up so far. And so I was like, okay, why don't I just say he pays $30 for the season, and then as people sign up, they have to pay more.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, make them sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them a little incentive.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. God, what does that take? 5 minutes to fill that form out?
Yep.
Not even?
Yep.
My gosh. Here's one thing, though, I don't like about going out with a big group of guys is, and it's actually my this sucks for this week, is when a friend leaves early. You'll go out with a group. Boys' night. Oh, the dudes are going out tonight. We're clear to go out. Got the wife taking care of the kids. Got a babysitter or whatever. We're all out.
I was going to say that's maybe why it was so late start, because Kevin could have helped put the baby down, and then
I think it was more vibe reasons
well, there's that too.
that he wanted to go out later.
Sure.
Yeah, because he didn't mention that, but that does make sense. But I don't like friends that are, when you go out in a group and then there's a friend that's on the clock. Like, oh, I got to get out of here by 11. We had one of those guys with us.
Jeez.
And also, if you're going to do that, wait till we go to the next place. Like, hey, see through the dinner, and then when we're leaving, be like, oh yeah, and you know what? I'm just gonna go now. I'm not gonna make it to the next place. Okay, that's an easy out.
Sure.
Like, hey, now we got to go somewhere else. You don't leave.
If you leave during dinner, then you got to figure out your tab.
Don't leave the first place first.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't come out with a curfew at 40.
That guy pays more.
Hey, I'm 40. I have a curfew. Yeah.
If you got to leave early, you got to pay more.
Yeah, come on. But yeah, fun night, all in all, great night. Great to go out to different parts of town that I don't get to go out to a lot. I always like doing that because sometimes I'll get stuck in my West Hollywood bubble. So nice to venture out a bit. Really good time with friends. Had a lot of fun. And, oh yeah, I can do my This Is Great for this week, and then we could get into a couple things. Yeah, that should be good. So, yeah, This Is Great for this week is a place that I knew about, but I rediscovered, and it's a place called Z Pizza. Just the letter Z in pizza. And what makes Z Pizza great is being able to customize your own pizza. I want a nice establishment that does this because I'm a big tomato pie guy now with the pizza. Don't eat cheese. No cheese for me. So I'm all in on tomato pies. I've tried the vegan cheeses with the pizza. They're kind of, I'm just not really into them. And
So you're not talking extra sauce. You're talking tomato.
So, yeah, tomato sauce, but I did do extra sauce. So I am going extra sauce now.
Just like your siblings.
But I don't have cheese.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fill this thing out a little bit. So what's great about Z Pizza, like I can go on my Uber Eats and I could select no cheese. And I can add my bell pepper and red onion toppings and parsley and oregano, which is exactly what I did. And it was awesome. Fantastic crust. The sauce is delicious. And to be able to customize my pizza like that, because a lot of pizza places you can't select no cheese. So
yeah, it's tough.
I mean, unless I'm making a call, hey, can you I don't know if these people are going to answer the phone at these different places, but so I found a great place that makes great pizza, and I can make a tomato pie, which is what I want, and it's great. And I'll be eating Z Pizza a lot now, maybe once a week, maybe 4 times a month, maybe 48 times a year, if you can follow me on the math. But yeah, great to have that. And yeah, I think tomato pie is going to be my go-to.
Cool.
No cheese. Unless I really find a nice vegan cheese, but some of them, I can go with or without it, but I prefer I like the tomato pie.
I've got a This Is Great for the week.
What's that?
Getting out of a traffic ticket.
How'd you do that? When you went to court?
I went to court yesterday. Spent 90 minutes in traffic court. Most of it sitting, waiting. People watching. and then at the end of that 90 minutes, 45 seconds of being on the stand, being the accused, and getting it dismissed. Yeah, was great.
What got it dismissed?
Well, it was a red light camera ticket, and it was not me driving.
Oh, okay.
And I won't say on the record who it was, but she might also wear a wedding ring that matches mine. But they could do a better job at wherever they process these things, and actually send it to the right person.
Yeah.
So it was open and shut case.
So nobody has to pay?
No. Case dismissed.
How much was it for?
$486.
Yeah, no.
Plus traffic school. So another 60 something.
Yeah, forget it.
No.
It's all thrown out.
All gone.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. It was enlightening watching it. It's enlightening watching what people think is acceptable to wear in court.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And
those people might have a hard time getting out of their stuff.
Maybe. But a lot of people, if you go and you talk to the judge and you ask for a fine reduction,
yeah,
he'll lop that thing right in half.
And how long were you there?
90 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad at all.
No.
Not bad at all.
If you can, if you can stand sitting in a place you don't want to be for 90 minutes. It's faster than jury duty, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, to get out of $500, 90 minutes that's nothing.
Yeah.
So good work sitting that out or sitting that through.
Yeah, and making sure it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because there's a little form that came with it, with the ticket, where you could send it in, and they want you to say who it is, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I don't have to do that in this state.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, if you can go fight it in court, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
I don't have to tell you who's driving. I'm not going to tell you who's driving.
Yeah, that's good that you don't have to do that. Jeez.
I'm not an officer of the law. Never have been, never will be. Don't need to do that.
Yeah.
It's not my job.
Yeah, if it's under the law, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, let's do a little show promo, people. Come see me, Kevin Fard. We got JT Parr, and we got Strider Wilson. No Chad Kroger this time. Chad will not be there. Our next Bros Before Joe's show at the world-famous Comedy Store in West Hollywood on the Sunset Strip. Our next show is Friday, September 19th. Just a couple weeks away. Friday, September 19th, 8 p.m. And we have our special guest with us coming out to perform with us. We got Jesse Jetski Johnson, good friend of the show. We've had her on before. We love Jessie. She'll be with us. And possibly I think we'll get one other person with us as well. But yeah, right now, me, Kevin, Strider, JT, Jesse, gonna be great. Ticket link is up. Friday, September 19th at the Comedy Store. Hope to see everyone there. Well, it can't be everyone because the room only seats 70 people. So get the tickets now.
But come be part of an elite group.
Yeah. It's a fun experience. And then the Gentle Chodes close out the show. That's Kevin and our friend Amir. One of the hottest bands going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin and our friend Amir Kabiri, they do the Chodes, and you know what they sing about. And then we have guys. Yeah, email the podcast here, joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk food, beer, and men, or hit me with whatever you want to talk about. And join that Patreon, guys. $2 a month, patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. Love your support. Need your support. Appreciate it very much. And shout out to our newest Patreon member, Jimmy Jimmy, thanks a lot, man, for joining. That is awesome. Jimmy, you're the man.
He also sent an email.
Yeah, he did. And then everybody subscribe to the YouTube channel. Been seeing more subscribers lately. Just click that subscribe, watch, comment, like the YouTube video. Need all that love, so thanks, guys. And yeah, so as we said, Labor Day weekend is here. So in that vein, we do have a most manly jobs bracket that we're going to do to celebrate Labor Day and the fruits of our labor. I've had a lot of jobs over the years. I've had manly jobs. I've been a man. I've done construction. I was an apprentice painter on construction sites. I've driven a forklift. I've driven for Uber and Lyft. Those are manly, I think. So I've been an umpire. I get dirty. So I've had manly jobs. And all right, we'll do a couple emails. And then we will do the most manly jobs bracket, which is one of the brackets that came from Stephanie. And I actually think that's the first bracket she sent in when she started sending in a bunch of brackets. And we have an email from Stephanie in response to her being called out as being not a real person. So, this is she's coming for you guys, Sky God and Michael. So listen to this, everybody. Email from Stephanie. Subject is heartbroken and betrayed. She's both. Hi, boys. I'm so heartbroken by the accusations that I am not a real person. I can promise my fellow coders that I am, in fact, a real person and Joe's number one, Stephanie from NorCal. I can also attest that I come up with the bracket topics myself. I was on a bracket high after the first one was read on the pod, and then I got rolling, which you can say became quite the obsession. I do seek assistance from the World Wide Web to complete my research on worthy bracket opponents. Is that cheating or just part of content creating? My fellow coders can decide. I've gone on a bracket creating hiatus after my last update because the ideas in my spare time ran dry. I had no idea my powerhouse production would lead to such scrutiny from my peers. It doesn't make me appreciate them any less for looking out for the pod from any AI sleuths. Love you, Sky God and Michael. Good looking out for our best bud, Joe. Love your number one AI bot, Stephanie. Just kidding. Yeah, how do you like that now, Michael and Sky God? That's from Stephanie. She's real. Yeah, no, Stephanie, it's great. And yeah, you have to use the internet to help you out with the brackets, look things up a little bit, yeah. And yeah, you've sent in so many, so yeah, we have a lot to get caught up on. And yeah, take a break, Stephanie, relax. You've put in the work. So yeah, we don't need any more for a while. And thank you for the email. And now Sky God and Michael are probably like, all right, awesome. Stephanie's cool. So you guys can call off the investigation or whatever. So how about that? And then we got Jimmy here emailing from Oregon. What up from Oregon? Or Oregon. How do I say it? What up from Oregon? What up from Oregon? Hey, Joe and Aaron. Decided to stop being a freeloader of your pod and join the Patreon. Hope others continue to join and help support your work. Thanks a lot. Well, no, I mean, I don't consider people freeloaders. If you want to support, I love it, and I thank you very much for it. So, yeah, Jimmy, thanks again for that. Writing to see if Bend or Eugene are on your guys' radar for a comedy show. If you've never been, there are a ton of great breweries, restaurants, bars, and outdoor activities for you and the bros. Also, do you have a favorite pod you or Aaron listen to outside? Joe Code, Chad, and JT, and history is dank. Keep up the good work, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, I would love to get up to the Oregon. Bend, Eugene. Yeah, I know Bend. Don't they have Mirror Pond Brewery up there? I believe so. And yeah, I'm sure there's great beers and food and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a cool part of the country I'd like to get to. Yeah, we should do comedy up there. Don't have plans right now, but yeah, I do want to go over there. And then podcast, I mean, I used to listen to Norm Macdonald's a lot. I would watch that a lot. I'll still put on clips of that at night. You know. What about you, Aaron? Do you just get your fill?
Oh no, I listen. I mean, my favorite podcast is Never Not Funny. It's one of the original shows. It's in season. It's in its 16th or 17th year or something like that.
Oh wow.
Or 19th year. I don't know, something like that. It's been going a long time. That's with Jimmy Pardo. I am listening to WTF currently, as I drove in today. If you want a drafting podcast, All Fantasy Everything is a great pod.
Okay.
And I listen to the Rewatchables, Bill Simmons pod, because I love movies and hearing people talk about movies.
Nice. Wow, Aaron just can't get away from podcasts.
No, it's one of my favorite mediums. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, it is. It is great.
So you can do it, and I only do it in audio. I will not watch a video. Someone filming a video right now.
Yeah. Well,
It's just not how I consume it.
You probably do it like while you're driving. You do a lot of driving.
A lot of driving, yeah. While you're doing other stuff, while I'm working on other shows.
Yeah, that's why I always.
Not while I'm working on other shows.
I mean,
I'm editing shows at home.
Yeah, I mean, I get people that can't watch video or don't watch video, which I know, like this podcast is the same. Everybody listens. So yeah, I mean that makes sense because people are doing multiple things at once. So
yeah, and I like it. I like it kind of living in my head a little more like a book. And it's kind of I kind of get to guess what everyone looks like at the moment or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll catch a video clip of something if it's relevant, but
yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I want you to be in my. I want to imagine things more than have to see them.
Yeah, I'm with that. All right, yeah, thanks a lot, Jimmy. And then, Lane is here. Lane is at 39 emails now.
Wow.
What up, Lane? Questions/comments part 39. Joe, Aaron, sup. Can we all just agree that any salad that has mayo as its dressing is fucked? Yeah, it is fucked. I agree, Lane. Also, are you ready to lay Billy Joe Armstrong to bed soon? What does that mean?
I assume it's a.
Are we huge Green Day guys here?
I assume it's a take me. What's the lyric? It's take me out when September ends.
Wake me up when September ends?
Wake me up when September ends, yeah.
Is that what he means?
So I guess he goes to bed at the beginning of September. He could be in bed all year. Really?
Wake me up when September ends.
Wake me up when September ends.
Yeah.
So he's assuming he is being put to bed September 1.
I All right, nice reference, Lane.
Sure,
Good
yeah,
work.
yeah.
All right, I see what
But
he's
again,
doing there. Yeah.
Billy Joe could have been asleep all year. Or just the summer. I don't know.
Since Labor Day is around the corner, who was your favorite member of the Village People?
I didn't know nothing. I know nothing about any of them.
I don't either.
Actually,
I don't know.
I do know something about the cop. He's a Trump supporter.
I don't know
and
any of their names.
He was married to Felicia Rashad prior to her being on the Cosby Show. And I know that most of them are dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything really about the Village People.
Yeah, I mean, who couldn't get down with the sight of the leather guy?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, besides YMCA.
he's giant, he's jacked, and he's wearing leather. It's like, cool.
What's another hit of theirs?
In the Navy and Macho Man were their three.
Of course,
big
Macho
hits.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all of them equally. I can't decide, Lane.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron, is there a favorite member you have?
That's why I said the leather guy.
All right, I'll go with the
I think
leather
he's
guy.
I mean, he's just a big burly biker looking fella.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Probably
remember.
not what that's for, but that's what you think as a kid. You're like, all right, he's just a biker.
Yeah. Lastly, do you guys have mosquitoes out in L.A.?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. If so, how do you prevent scratching the bites? Do you use your handcuffs that are in your nightstand to prevent your hands from scratching? Laboring love, Lane. Yeah, recently, we were in the Comedy Store, and one of my coworkers, Logan, who was recently on the show here, was like, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. I'm like, what? I don't even see any or feel any. I haven't felt any this year. Are we getting bit?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. Not as much as previous years, but I also know when to avoid them.
Well, I guess the other thing, too, I'm not really outside at night.
It's not
Is that
night,
it?
it's dusk.
Dusk.
It's sunrise and dusk, they're most active.
Yeah, I'm not really out at dusk.
Yeah, dusk is
sunset. I
is-
guess most of the time I'm walking to work at dusk or near dusk.
Yeah, if we're trying to eat dinner outside in the backyard or something, it can be a real problem.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you. But
some people also just get bit more than others, and I, for whatever reason, do get bit.
so you're getting how do you prevent from scratching the bites?
I have this weird suction thing that a friend had, and I used it at their house, and then I bought it myself on Amazon. And you attach it to where you've been bit.
Okay.
You pull back on the thing. It allegedly sucks out the venom, and then even if the bite's still there, it's not as bad.
It's a little suction cup.
Yeah, sort of. It's like not quite a plunger, but it feels that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't use your handcuffs.
No, I would scratch the hell out of them if I could. But they're not so bad after this thing, whether it works fully or not.
Yeah, I mean, when I would get bit, I would just try to ignore them.
But nothing else.
I would look at them, and I guess I would rub a little bit, but you never want to use like your freaking nails or anything.
Yeah, there is no method of prevention that has worked. There's all these like cinnamon things and little stickers you can put on your body or a wristband. None of it's worked. So it's purely just get bit, use this thing, and
Going with the plunger.
Helps. Yeah, it helps.
All right, we got one more, and then we'll get into the bracket. We got one from Ethan. What up, Ethan? Good to hear from you. New emailer on the circuit. It's thoughts on JT Parr, who we referenced earlier, and he says, "Hey Joe," in my best Jimi Hendrix voice.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, there it is. Thanks, Aaron. I'm a longtime listener. I first discovered you from Craig Conan's podcast, and I've been a fan ever since. Your poop story was unforgettable. I still laugh out loud when I think about it nearly 5 years later. Yeah, that was a great time with Craig, and if anybody wants to listen to that, look it up. Craig Conan's community service podcast. I believe I was one of his first guests. And, yeah, I just told Craig's a big story guy. Just a little story. You know, I was driving, had to poop, had to pull over.
The worst.
Without, you know, I won't go into too much detail here, but you had to go. Got out of the car, found a bush. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Ethan. So here we go. Anyways, I am a fan of Going Deep with Chad and JT. I am also a fan of Going Deep with Chad and JT. In the last year or so, I really think JT has taken over the podcast, and I'm not sure I love it. I miss their old podcast when it was more comedic and not as much focused on politics and hearing JT talk more than anyone on the episode. Not to mention, he totally rigs most drafts by choosing who the judge is, and I think that's lame as heck. Aaron, what, are you in on that?
No, I disagree. I don't think he actually rigs it.
Yeah, it's just not like yeah.
There's definitely times where he texts me out of nowhere and asks if I can judge, and I'm just like, I can't. I'm at the zoo or whatever, like with my kid.
Like it's like a last minute thing.
Yeah, it's so last minute. It's
crazy.
Like, no, I can't do it. And I feel really bad about it, but you know, I need a heads up. So
yeah,
that's part of the reason he you know, has to pick a judge out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, they should establish who it's going to be before they start drafting, I think.
They should, yeah. Maybe that's where Ethan's getting the suspicion.
Yeah, but I don't think he expects to win because of who's judging.
Yeah. I think at this point he should start his own podcast and Chad do his own thing, too. Is this the breakup of Chad and JT? I really want to know your thoughts, Joe. I know that you are the faux godfather of JT's children, but I also think JT has publicly bullied you in the past, and I just really think you're a good guy and you don't deserve that. P.S. I think you should put out one episode a month, or at least a Joe Eats on your Patreon, and you'd have a whole new wave of subscribers. But hey, that's just me. Excited for your reply. Hope you're doing well. Thanks a lot, Ian. I am doing well. I hope you are too. And yeah, I mean, Joe Eats, I do miss doing it. I really should get some of those back going. Those were fun. I don't know. I just kind of put it out of my mind, I guess. I haven't consciously been like, I need to do this. I should do this.
Well, you have a whole new like level of things you can do because of your diet now.
Yeah, that is true.
Like you really would be probably showing people stuff that they've never tried, which is...
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, I don't know about the... you know, Ethan, I don't think JT's ever... I mean, you'd have to give me a specific example. I don't think he's tried to bully me. Maybe it's come off that way, but you know, I don't think he's ever had he doesn't have any kind of ill will like that where he wants to make me look bad or anything. But I'd like to know what you're talking about there. I know maybe things can get a little intense sometimes. But yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not big on any kind of like political talk or anything, but I mean, some guys want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like mine to just be comedy. I don't have any kind of thoughts on political stuff there. It's like, oh, I need to spew this out and let the public know. But I don't know. But that's JT, and
yeah,
and I get people not liking that. Because I also am one of those people.
I mean, he's literally put his money where his mouth is, ran for office. I mean, so
he did, yeah.
It's where his interests are.
So yeah, that's the thing. It is one of, yeah, it's on his mind. Yeah, it's an interest of his because, yeah, he actually did run for city council in Burbank.
And
is that what he ran for?
Yeah, and it's like, you know, they got their start doing those council videos. It's not like they didn't learn a thing or two. So
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, Ethan, I hear you, man. I think it should be more. I mean, hopefully he's not ranting too much. Maybe he is. It sounds like from Ethan's perspective.
I mean, maybe get out a few of the political stuff, but JT, he tends to go off on tangents.
Yeah.
Like he did it with me here last time he was on the pod. He started going off on something for a couple minutes, and it just, I don't know. But yeah, that's where his head's at. But yeah, no, it's not my thing. And yeah, Ethan, I understand your concern there, but no, I don't think him and Chad would. I don't see any kind of breakup happening. But Ethan, thanks a lot, man. Great to hear from you.
That's why there's different shows out there. So I mean, if you're looking to escape that, come on out here to Joe Code.
Yeah, stick with Joe Code. That's what's up, Ethan. All right, awesome. Let's get into this Joe Code Most Manly Jobs bracket here to celebrate Labor Day. And the email from Stephanie originally came in July 21st. And yeah, I believe this was her first one that she sent in. And we're going to have to do a little reseeding construction. The seedings kind of, aren't your typical bracket format, but we have the matchups and, I'll help fix it. And then there's actually 16 seeds. She has it up to 17, but the number 5 was skipped, so we can work around that. No problem. But Joe Code's Most Manly Jobs bracket. Think classic, tough, rugged, or legendary manly roles, but with some playful spirit. So with these jobs, I'm thinking, I'm taking it at face value of most manly in that mostly men are doing it. Yeah, I guess it's rugged, tough, but I will factor in the fact that it is manly.
Yeah.
And so we'll go from there.
All right, here we go. Round 1, matchup 1. We've got number 1. Well, oh shit, she's got 1 versus 2, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I don't think these are in any particular order, or ranking. So.
But the winners, we can I'll reseed them. I think with the lowest and highest seeds.
Sure.
I think.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Number 1, firefighter versus number 2, chef, parentheses, grill master edition.
Does that just mean the guy that's on the grill, manning the grill?
Yeah.
The head chef or whatever?
Yeah. I don't think this is even close.
Yeah, this is firefighter by a mile.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of women chefs out there.
Certainly.
And yeah, food is just more of a thing that people have a love for it. Firefighter, those are typically men.
Yeah.
There are women firefighters.
Certainly.
But that is often a manly. That is a very manly job, traditionally manly.
Yeah.
There's been women chefs forever. I'm gonna go with firefighter. Is it a sweep?
I'll give chef a game.
Yeah, I'll say 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know some freaking badass chefs.
Yeah. Okay, then next matchup, we've got number 3, construction worker versus number 4, farmer.
Yeah, it's construction worker. I've worked in construction. Again, a scene that is all men, basically.
Yeah.
Like the guys actually doing the labor, it's men. Women might be on the overseeing part of it, project management end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there are some women now that do the labor. I mean, I think there's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Farmer. I mean, is that manly?
I just don't
believe so.
Think of it as manly in the same way.
Yeah, there's not like a rugged toughness to it.
There is,
but it's definitely
sure.
it's definitely really, it's very hard work and all that. But
yeah, of course.
I'm not trying to sell farmers short. I know it's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't traditionally. Yeah, construction worker is more your
I'll say construction worker 4-2. Is
Okay.
what I'll go with. Is that? How about you?
I would say it's 4-1.
Construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because farmer, I don't know. It's definitely hard, and there's definitely, it is predominantly male.
Yeah, I want to give it credit.
Historically, but
is,
I don't,
yeah.
I think it's a team effort, and it's not quite the same. You're not doing the same things.
Yeah, and just construction, I just see that as harder labor, but
Yeah, it's not like cowboy or something. It's very specific about farms that might be manly, but
yeah.
Construction worker, pretty big. Next matchup, we got number 6 military soldier versus number 7 mechanic. This is a tough one. In terms of manliness, it's a tough one.
Right.
I think there are women in both, but
I see. I've never had a mechanic that's a woman. I've never seen.
That's true.
I've never seen any. I think when I get a ride here, like we pass the Jiffy Lube in the Uber.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Jiffy Lube close by.
yeah.
And I'll see like 6 or 7 of the workers, and there always is a woman there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a lot of women in the military, isn't there?
Yeah.
Nowadays, there's a
Yeah.
lot of female
Sure.
soldiers, and
Yeah.
yeah, just traditionally with the the grease and the wrenches and
Yeah, I think fixing stuff is. I don't know. I mean, do you say the military fixes stuff? I don't know. Do they?
I say mechanic.
We fix them Nazis good. I'll say that much. Yeah, I think mechanic is just a more manly job, even though it's not as death-defying per se. Although a fucking car can fall on you and that'd hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mechanic 4-2.
If you've ever pinched your hand with a wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-3, but it's still mechanic comes out on top here.
Yeah, I like mechanic coming out.
Next matchup, we've got number 8 lumberjack versus number 9 pilot. Combat or bush?
What is bush?
Like
We've got
crop
bush.
duster, sort of. I don't know. Bush pilot or search and rescue. I don't know. I can look that up. Let's see. What is a bush pilot officially? Bush pilot is someone who operates small aircraft in remote, undeveloped areas, often landing in unimproved surfaces like gravel, bars, lakes, and glaciers.
I think.
Yeah, like a rural.
Yeah, I think this has to be lumberjack.
Yeah, because
Manly job.
Yeah, there's nothing. It's death-defying, but that's not necessarily manly. The pilot or bush pilot, combat or, it's just a job that's typically been done by men because it was military, or pilot in general. But the job itself is not inherently
Yeah. Now these lumberjacks, what are they doing? They're cutting down the trees.
cutting down trees.
They're wearing
Flannel,
beanies on their heads.
sure.
Flannel.
Steel-toed Timberlands.
Yeah, lumberjack 4-1.
Yeah, I think so. I think 4-1 is good. Next matchup, we've got number 10, police officer. Sorry, this is probably 9, actually. 9 versus 10. Police officer versus plumber.
Well, I'm just gonna skip 5, and so we don't have to fix the number every
Okay,
time.
okay.
So.
Police officer versus plumber.
This is a sweet plumber. I've never
yeah.
seen a woman plumber in my entire life. And I would go on record to say there isn't one.
I like the bold stance.
I mean,
You're probably right.
please let me know if there's a woman plumber, but I don't know of one.
If there's a female plumber that listens to this show and they identify themselves, would you marry them on the spot?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's what I thought.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of, police officers are a tough, brave job, but
Yeah.
a lot of women do it.
A lot of women do it.
There's a lot of women officers.
Might be better off if it was all women. Yeah. Plumber, I think you're right. I think it is. Something about fixing things is manly.
Especially plumbing. That's
Yeah.
like, that's the dirty stuff.
Yeah. It's yeah. No one wants to get in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are women out there doing plumbing, their crack showing, I mean, they'd have a better rep for that, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a better experience there. All right. Yeah, plumber, did you say 4-1?
I said sweep.
Sweep. Okay. I'll go with that. Yeah. 4-0. All right. Next matchup, number 12, blacksmith versus 13, oil rig worker.
Well, blacksmith, that's not even a thing anymore. Is there a blacksmith?
Are blacksmiths still out there? I don't know.
I mean, I
There's
don't
still
think
horses.
so. Is there a general store?
The horses are still out there needing shoes. There's metal work to be done. I'm sure there are. Like, I'm sure the people that make, iron gates or whatever, or stuff that we don't.
But isn't that just a weld? Isn't a blacksmith just a welder now?
No.
Isn't that kind of the new name?
No, that's still just joining two things together versus.
I'd like to join two things together.
I bet you would. Yeah, versus blacksmith is shaping it and fire and all this stuff.
I'm going oil rig worker.
Yeah, there wasn't a girl.
That's an insane job.
There wasn't a girl in the crew in Armageddon.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Liv Tyler, but she was just the daughter. So, blacksmithing. I'll give it a game or two. I'll give blacksmith 2 games.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll say 4-2 oil rig worker.
Yeah. All right. Next matchup: truck driver versus deep sea fisherman.
This I find kind of tough. I knew and worked, because I worked in shipping and receiving for years.
Mm-hmm.
Shipping manager, so I knew a lot of truck drivers.
Yep.
Mostly men. There were some women.
Yep. My cousin is one, or was one.
Oh, she was a truck driver?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that was a big, that was a men's thing. Deep sea fishermen. Who? I mean, what are they doing out there? Like, is this
I
for
don't know.
sport, or what is this?
I think it's commercial, like the Deadliest Catch guys.
Ah, okay. And the thing about that, men is in the name. Deep sea fishermen.
Yeah.
Fisherman. Fisherwoman.
This could be close. I don't really love a deep sea fisherman. I kind of don't respect them. I saw a documentary about the oceans recently. I kind of hate ocean fishing.
I'm not in. The thing with truck driving, I guess the only thing you would say is that, but it is hard work. Driving that thing, parking those, backing those things into a dock. It's a pain in the ass.
I've seen some great driving.
I guess the only thing you would say is that it's not like a lot of physical labor.
Yeah.
Most manly deep sea, but deep sea fishermen. Is there any women on those deadly catches?
I think there might be for ratings. I don't know. I think I'm going to go 4-3 truck driver.
Yeah, I'll say that as well. Yeah, I'll say 4-3 truck driver also.
Yeah.
Just because I know them, and I don't really have much. Deep sea fishermen. I don't really exactly know what to picture in my brain.
Yeah. It's not Quint from Jaws.
Yeah.
All right, last matchup. We've got Carpenter versus Steelworker. Feels like Steelworker and Blacksmith aren't that far apart.
All right, now this is hard. These are both like guys that you would see on a job site. I knew a lot of carpenters as well when I was apprentice painting. I was on with the drywall guys and the carpenter guys and the painters and all those guys.
I'm leaning carpentry just because I feel like they got a lot of tools I don't understand, a lot of machines I don't get. There's something about building with wood that's a little more manly than steel. Don't know why.
There's a ruggedness to the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean steel. Yeah, the steel workers. Well, I'm thinking more iron workers.
Yeah.
Steel worker. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what am I in frickin' Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
If you're just working in a factory, is that more manly than someone building a house? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say carpenter 4-3.
Yeah, I'll go that way too.
I want to do that.
Okay. So now we got to reseed.
So I wrote it down.
Okay.
So if we go highest to lowest, so the first matchup would be firefighter
Versus carpenter.
Yeah.
Okay. Firefighter versus number 16, carpenter. Wood creator versus wood saver.
Yeah. Firefighter versus carpenter. It's got to be firefighter just because there's a lot of risk involved there.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah, I mean there is too with carpenter, but it's just not. It's a different level.
there's a lot of gear with firemen.
Yeah.
Carpenter's not wearing 60 pounds worth of gear. He's doing his job. Got a belt on. Got some tools. Sure.
Yeah, they have that. I'll give them a little bit, but I'll say 4-2 firefighter.
Yeah, I think that's right. Then we've got number 3, construction worker.
Yeah.
Versus number 14, truck driver.
Yeah, 3 construction worker, 14 truck driver. Yeah, there's I would not go with a crazy upset here and be so bold as to pick a truck driver over a construction worker.
No.
Truck driver got past the first round.
Yeah.
But these guys are
close.
There's a lot of hard work going on with these guys on these construction sites.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 4-1 construction worker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, then we've got number 7, mechanic, versus number 13, oil rig worker.
All right, now these oil rig workers, what exactly are they doing out there? They're pumping the oil?
Yeah, they're maintaining the drills and doing the drilling.
It's basically like road work times 10, kind of.
Potentially, yeah.
Drilling.
But they're out in the water.
Yeah, they're on the water, too. Yeah, I'm going to say...
I assume that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the oil rigs.
I guess it could be the land ones, but...
Yeah, I'm going to go... I'll say oil rig worker.
Ooh, I was leaning the other way.
Yeah, but mechanic, I don't know. I mean, there's more risk involved with oil rig.
Sure, but that, in the first round, we didn't say that was necessarily the be-all, end-all.
But I think, I believe that to be more manly as well.
Okay. Yeah, there probably aren't many women that do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. And I have seen women at Jiffy Lube, as I mentioned. So,
All right, oil rig worker in an upset, huh?
yeah, I guess they are the lower seed. Yeah, I like oil rig worker upsetting mechanic 4-3.
Wow. Okay. I like it. Then we've got last matchup here. We've got lumberjack number 8 versus 11 plumber.
Ah.
Whew. This could be close.
I believe I've heard the term lumberjill.
Yeah, I think that's more about hipster parties we go to, where they call them lumberjack and lumberjill parties.
They do?
You wear flannel. It's basically
That's what that is?
Yeah, I've been to one. Yeah.
Where am I going to see a woman first? By the trees or by the toilets?
I don't know. That's like I think it's close. We're at an hour 10, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Classic, tough, rugged.
Man, because they're someone with a chainsaw. That's pretty manly. But someone having to figure out which gaskets to use. It's also manly.
Yeah, I just am tempted to go plumber because I don't know a woman plumber.
Yeah.
I don't know that they are that's a thing.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right,
4-3.
yeah. Let's go lumberjack in the upset.
Oh shit!
Or no.
Plumber be the upset.
Sorry, plumber in the upset.
Plumber in the upset. 4-3.
4-3.
Okay. All right. So, where are we in the quarters? Or are we in the semis yet?
Oh no, we're in the semis.
Semis.
Now.
Okay. All right. So we've got firefighter number 1 taking on the lowest seed, which is oil rig worker.
Yeah.
Number 13. What do you think?
So these oil rig workers are out in the oceans.
They could be. They could be in New Mexico. I don't know. West Texas. It's probably brutal conditions either way.
Yeah, firefighter. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's tough to go against firefighter.
Yeah. It really is. They're the number 1 for a reason. And very respected career.
But at the same time, the oil rig worker, I don't know.
I'm leaning firefighter.
I am, but I would say 4-3.
Okay. I'd go with that.
All right, yeah, 4-3 firefighter.
Maybe if we knew more oil rig guys, we'd feel differently. But
Yeah,
firefighters they're tough. Okay. Then we've got. Oh, what's the next matchup?
so you'd have
Plumber.
3 against 11.
Plumber versus construction worker. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh boy. There's some unions involved in this.
Yeah.
Construction worker number 3 versus 11. Plumber.
See, I guess the thing with construction worker, that's a generic term.
Yeah.
Construction worker is too general of a term. So there's a lot of trades that are involved in construction. Construction's kind of that's too general.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a comparison to that, but I can't. But basically, you have all the trades involved in construction. So what are we talking about? Are we talking about carpenter? Are we talking about? Well, I guess when I think construction work, I think maybe guys that are like working on like new buildings, new high rises, maybe that are going up.
Yeah, hammer and nail guys. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I guess that type of thing.
I mean, plumber is a construction worker. Can be. It's one of the trades.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're in a trade. All right, plumber and construction worker. Yeah. All right, I'll go. Yeah, just because like those guys are sometimes up on things, they're on scaffoldings.
They gotta wear a hard hat.
They're wearing hard hats,
bright vests, for a reason. Danger.
All right, I guess we'll go with the matchup of the hard hats for the championship. But I'm going to say construction worker 4-3.
Okay, construction worker 4-3. So that puts us firefighter number 1 versus number 3 construction worker
for the most manly job.
Most manly job. Okay.
Yeah. So the thing with firefighters, you are potentially fighting a fire.
Yeah.
There's actual fire.
Yep.
You could be fighting.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're thinking these hammer and nail guys.
They're trying to be safe, but they're not in charge of putting out a fire.
What do you mean?
Like, construction workers trying to be safe, trying to avoid an accident.
Yeah.
Firefighters are only responding to accidents. Both, just in home calls.
Yeah.
Which they respond to as well, or fires.
This is tough for me because going back to seeing women there, if we're talking the hammer and nails guys that are up on the things and working on these buildings, I'm trying to picture women there.
Not a lot of lady bricklayers, certainly. I mean, I've known high-ranking female firefighters, so I have.
Yeah, these are both traditionally like the macho kind of job sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't think it comes down to the numbers of male versus female in the profession. I think it ultimately comes down to the job itself, and is the job manly or not?
Well, and then you could also say this.
More manly than the other. Yeah.
The thing with firefighters, they could have a lot of downtime.
Sure.
Like construction worker, if you're working, you're working.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Both vital to Los Angeles this year. Firefighters and construction workers.
Yeah. I don't know. I really could go either way. But I guess just in the event of I guess just having more to deal with and having to be tough and all that stuff, I'll say firefighter. But it's 4-3 and it's very close.
Yeah. I think that's the right call. We try not to say death-defying is the only thing, but I think that little element that's kind of there all the time for them, it's got to be respected.
For sure.
And there's also a lot of shit they know that we don't know, like about, household chemicals and actual construction stuff. They actually do know a lot of that stuff because they need to know what they're dealing with when
That's
they walk
true.
into something.
All right, firefighters, winners of the most manly jobs bracket on this Labor Day.
Nice. Congratulations, firefighters.
Yeah. And we have, what do we have? Just a few comments?
Yeah, you want to do some comments?
Yeah, we could do those few comments, and then we can wrap it up here.
Okay. On episode 217, room temperature salad. DeBen, with a picture of Big Ben, says, thanks for doing my draft. Bracket, he probably means. I agree, West is the best. Oh, he did the direction.
Yeah, we did the direction. Yeah, for sure, man.
West is the best. Does anyone know the best? Does anyone know where the best place to sit at Fenway is? I'm going in a few weeks.
No, I don't. I've never been. I mean,
yeah, I wish.
Aaron, have you been there?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you had.
No, I wish. I mean, I would think On the Green Monster, but it's probably sold out. I would think that's super. I mean, that's where I want to sit when I go.
Yeah, that's got to be tough.
But I'm sure anywhere behind home plate's good. Yeah, I always think the outfield kind of sucks at a ballpark, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the seats are going to be tight. Be prepared for that.
Yeah,
because it was built a long time ago.
Yeah, it's an old. Yeah,
Wrigley was kind of that way.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, if you can get up on the Monster, great. If not, but definitely take photos and send it to us, because that'll be cool.
Oh man, yeah.
All right, on the same episode, Sky God 2000 says, solid live events bracket, which got me thinking, Joe and Aaron, what's the best stand-up performance you've seen live? For me, it's Anthony Jeselnik. He absolutely killed it, and his first 5 jokes were about how much he hated pregnant women, and my wife was pregnant at the time, so it made it that much funnier for us. I believe I saw that hour. P.S. There is a way to reheat fries so they're nice and crispy. 2 words, air fryer.
Yeah, I know, but not everybody owns one of those.
Yeah, and I just always forget to do it, too.
I don't know. I've seen so much comedy. I don't know.
I've been thinking about this the entire time, and I cannot.
And I don't actually like go to shows. Like I'm at shows every night. Like the shows come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have like a thing because I don't know. I don't see it from a fan's perspective like that.
I don't know. I mean,
I love comedy and everything, but I don't have like a thing where I'm like, oh, that. I don't know.
I'm trying to I mean, Jeselnik was great.
The Last Bros Before Joe's show is awesome. I think that's my favorite.
And the next one will be too. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there is like one guy who made me laugh more than, and I'm sure they exist. I'm sure there's somebody out there who is like just tickles me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely guys that
I can't think of who it is right off the top.
Guys and gals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, you don't have to answer.
I mean, I love him. I don't know if I'm in a minority of this, but I do love a musical comedian. I do love their ability to combine 2 things that I love and make them funny.
Yeah.
So for me, Henry Phillips is that guy, and his between song banter is really funny and dry, and so I guess I'll put him in there.
All right.
Went and saw him at my bachelor party. I
don't think I know him. I'll have to check him out.
Yeah, he's just mostly the improv. He had the movie Punching the Clown, which is very much about his life. It's really funny. Matt Knoll says on the episode 217, oh, frick yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, frick yeah. I like that, man.
Brandon Tyler does his thing. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brandon.
Mark Macias says, warm guac, room temperature ranch. That's a crazy take. But at least we agree that Chicken Caesar wrap is the best wrap out there. California Chicken Cafe in the Valley probably has the best I've ever had. If there's better, send Rex.
Yeah, I used to go to that place all the time. That's a great spot. Yeah, that's a great spot. I think I believe I've heard Giada has a great one. Giata in West Hollywood. I've heard they've got a great Caesar wrap. But yeah, no. Sometimes I'll have some not warm guac per se. Did I say that? More room temp guac. I don't think I'd want hot guac.
No.
I don't know if I said warm guac. I said warm salsa.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not warm guac.
Yeah. And then last comment. We're all caught up. The real Patrick Gregory for Fire It, Bro.
As always, Patrick. That's right. It is fire. And thank you.
Is it the real Patrick, though?
Yeah, I guess we won't know.
Or is it Stephanie? We don't know.
Yeah. That's good. All right. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, thanks a lot, you guys. Gonna wrap up this episode here. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. Had some fun and safe times out there. Here we are in September. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
Yeah.
And thank you, Stephanie, for the bracket. And thanks, everybody, for the emails. Fun times today. That's it for Joe Code Jepisode. I was jumping a few words there. Joe Code episode 218. Thanks a lot, you guys. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.